Tonight, we start the show with something very important. Last Wednesday, we lost someone very special to our community. Rob Null, the co-host extraordinaire, Pop Culture Kaboom, passed away. And before we do anything else tonight, we want to take a few minutes to honor him properly. Rob wasn't just a co-host. He wasn't just the engineer. He wasn't just someone behind the microphone. He was a presence. When you watched or listened to Pop Culture Kaboom, you knew when Rob was in the room. You felt it. And a big part of that was his laugh. The first time I met Rob was November 20th, 2022. I was an in-studio guest on Pop Culture Kaboom talking about Murphy's Inc. I can still vividly remember that night. But what stands out most is his laugh. It was infectious. It filled the room. It made you feel like you were part of something. And that was Rob. He was real, completely real. What you saw is what you got. And because of that authenticity, he had this ability to make personal connections that felt effortless. Guests felt comfortable. Co-hosts felt supported. The audience felt included. And when Pop Culture Kaboom shifted from a 3-host show to a 2, Rob stepped up in a big way. He didn't just sit behind the board anymore. He became an integral part of the show's voice. He leaned in, he contributed more, he helped carry it forward. The evolution of the show is really kind of part of who he was. Someone who cared about the show. He cared about the community, and he cared about showing up. And his impact, it didn't stop there. KaboomCon, as many of you know, was born out of the Pop Culture Kaboom family. The name itself carries that DNA. Rob was a part of that journey. He helped to coordinate and run panels. He helped shape the energy. He helped create those moments where fans and creators connected in meaningful ways. Panels are the heartbeat of a convention, and Rob helped keep that heartbeat steady. He showed up, he laughed, he supported, he connected. And that's what I'll remember most. Laughter for community. That's Rob. I want to take a moment to acknowledge Jimmy Jones and the entire Pop Culture Kaboom family. Our hearts are with you. This is a loss that ripples far beyond one show or one event. It touches all of us who are lucky enough to share space with him. Tonight, we invite you, if you've got a memory of Rob, if you've got a story, if his laugh ever made your day, drop it in the comments. Let's fill this space the way he filled rooms, with connection and community. Rob, thank you for stepping up. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being real. And most of all, thank you for the laughter. Good evening, everyone. I am Mark, your fat friend.
And I'm James, your black friend.
And this is the Fat and Black Connection.
We talk about anything and everything as long as it's interesting to us, baby.
That's right. And today is February 11th, 2026. It is 8:05 p.m. Pacific. We are live and interactive.
And we want your comments and stuff. Get in here.
We have a huge huge announcement to make it a little bit later. Not yet, but soon.
Later. All right.
I'll cue you. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. Hey, I did just want to say, after we ended the show last week and you gave me that call, I was kind of confused, and but I did want to just say, rest in peace, Rob. He was, like you said, he was a cool dude, man. That laugh was that you're right, 100%. That laugh was infectious, is all get out. Just a real cool dude helping us out, and just talk, just being able to talk with him in studio when we would go down there and just all that kind of stuff. So I'm just saying, that one hurt a little bit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Since we've been doing the show, obviously we've talked about the loss of lots of celebrities and folks like that. This is the first kind of like direct show related kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Rob, I think we had him on once with Jimmy and talked to both of them on here.
Yeah, we had both of them on, and then also like Rob came on and Rob did a couple spots in
Oakbridge
last season of Oakbridge. Yeah, so went back and listened to those just to yeah, man. So
yeah. So that if you have any thoughts of Rob, please share them. We'd love to hear the stories, hear the thoughts. Love over to the Pop Culture Kaboom page as well.
Absolutely, do that. Make sure, yeah.
But tonight I have something to drink. I don't know if you've got anything, but I'm thirsty.
I got food. I don't have a drink. Oh, you got that one of them fancy beer bottles.
Is that wine? That's Che Grand Reserve.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, is that wine?
No, man, this is beer.
Oh.
So this is Che Grand Reserve is a strong, dark brown beer with hints of fruit, chocolate, and spices, whose flavor gets better and better with time. The Trappist logo certifies majority of sales income is intended for social aid. The exceptional yeast, isolated by Father Theodore, combined with the purity of the highly protected water of the Abbey's wells, gives Che its unique richness. Since 1862, Che's secondary fermented ales have neither been pasteurized nor filtered, and only natural ingredients are used. Beer fermented in the bottle, contains barley and wheat. Contents are under pressure. Use extreme caution and point the bottle away from yourself.
The funny part is they always have to say that because, humans.
So this is 9% alcohol by volume, 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces. So a little over a pint, or almost a pint and a half, actually more than a pint and a half. This is Belgium.
Yeah.
Che, and it looks like, a champagne bottle with the cork holder.
But it's and
it's got legit cork in there.
Yeah, fermented. Let's hear the sound. Oh yeah.
Smells like a nice dark brown beer.
It's funny, you could hear it before it came out. It was a
lots of head.
Lots of head.
But that is a dark brown beer.
Yeah, that's darker than me. Yeah. What's that taste?
That is good.
Good. You got anything to eat tonight?
I do.
Break it down, Charlie Brown.
All right. I've got a limited edition Pocky salted vanilla.
Interesting. Salted vanilla.
Yeah, I've heard of like salted caramel. but I've never heard of salted vanilla.
Yeah, man.
So it is limited edition. It is cream covered biscuit sticks, artificially flavored, 2-pack.
Biscuit sticks.
It says enjoy a blissful blend of sweet vanilla cream with crunchy whole grain biscuits. Savor the perfect balance of sweetness and subtle saltiness in every bite.
That's a perfect combo with that beer right there.
So there are 2 packs inside. So this is one.
What are they called?
This is Pocky.
Pocky.
You ain't never heard of Pocky?
I've heard of Pocky. I just didn't. I've never had. I've had it like one time.
All right.
I just had the original though, like the chocolate ones or whatever.
The original, where it's just the stick.
Oh wait, are those? Oh, I thought
so. You can see this. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it in person. The salt crystals.
Little specks, yeah, little specks of salt on there.
All right. Yep, that is salted vanilla. It doesn't. The salt, to me, is not enough. If that's what you're going for, like the vanilla, very overpowers.
Yeah, they said slightly salty though, not.
You got anything?
Yeah. So I ran across these the other day, and it's called Rotten. They got they got gummy worms, and they have what they call like crunchies. I had like the small pack of the crunchies the other day because they came with like 2 small packs. And so I tried those, but I was saving these for the show. I got the original worms and the sour worms. But the cool thing about these is that it's 70% less sugar than like other sugary candies. This actually has 4 grams of probiotic fiber in them, so it's good for it's got that gut friendly. It's nothing really crazy as far as like it says nothing artificial, supports digestive health, so they got some of that. They use monk fruit in them, in their candies. It's got 11 grams net carbs. Yeah, so the carbs are low. It's got 2 grams of protein in them, so it's like these are. So I mean, yes, they are still. I mean, it says about 5 servings, about 8 pieces per serving with 60 calories. So in reality, that's actually pretty good. I mean, that's super good for like for candy. And each of the gummy worms has 2 flavors. This one right here. This one right here is, what is this? Scary cherry and barfin' blue raz. Hold on. Where's it? I don't have a napkin up here. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can grab the other colors. This one is I can't tell. It looks like it's loopy lime and messy mandarin. And then there's one more. Let's see if I can find it. I can't tell. This might be the. No, those look the same. And then there's another one that's it's weirdo watermelon and slobber and strawberry. So yeah, I haven't tried these yet. So
I don't. All of those sound fine except for the barfin. What was it? Barfin blueberry.
Blue raz. It's just.
Yeah. The rest. I mean, they sound funny. That just.
They're okay. I like them, but these might take a second to grow on me.
Gotcha.
I'll try the sour ones later.
So we usually here at the top of the show talk about anything fun and or exciting we've done in the last week. Have you done anything fun and or exciting in the last week?
I helped put a car seat in a car. That was fun. It wasn't really exciting.
Like fun.
It was actually quite. I was like trying to figure it out. And I'm like, bro, like, how does this thing, like, because when I first put it in, I was like, cool. And then I tightened it and it was still moving around. And I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Why would somebody ask you to help? You don't got no kids.
I know, but I was trying to be helpful. So
that ain't like you.
And so like when I got the instruction book, and because I just looked at the front, because it looked like not the front, but like once you get into it, and it looked like it kind of broke down how to do it. And then I flipped the page after my first attempt, and then I was like, oh yeah, there was a lot more to it. And so it was taken, because the one that they had was like it's like a 5-in-1 situation. So there's a lot of padding and stuff on there, like not padding, but just other seats. So it basically it goes from rear facing to forward facing to booster seat and all that kind of stuff. So it was just we had kind of get all that stuff off of there so I can get underneath. And basically what it is, there's a latch underneath that you pull the strap through and you put it under, and then you kind of tighten it up, then you lock it down, and that's what secures it. So yeah, it took a second, but it was definitely a little bit of a struggle at first, but got it in there.
Good on you. I guess still immensely confused, but
I think this is no, this might be that lime.
And we've got Batter Yat checking in with Patrick Starr booing.
Hater.
I guess that's about you installing a car seat.
Maybe, I don't know.
Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate, and taters gonna tate.
I'll probably. Oh, actually, tomorrow I might go see Shelter tomorrow. That new Jason Statham movie.
Shelter. Don't think I know that one.
And basically, the whole thing reminds me a lot of The Professional. I think that's what that movie was called. Where it's like he was like an assassin, and then this girl ends up dropping into his life, and so he needs to protect her. I think that's what it was. It kind of gave me that kind of vibe, but you know, it's Jason Statham, so you know it's gonna be a lot of fights in that movie, and I'm down for it.
Okay, I'm not a big. I enjoy my sci-fi and the action sequences that happen there. I enjoy my superhero films and the action sequences that happen there, but I'm not like a big action movie guy just for the sake of action. Like, you know, pretty much anything The Rock has done prior to like the last 2 or 3 years, I really wouldn't care about. Like San Andreas, you know, the films that are just about disasters and let's just fight to fight. Like, I will say now, this is me being a hypocrite because I absolutely look forward to Street Fighter coming out later this year.
Yeah, you know what they need to do though? When they put this movie out, I need a re-release. I need a re-release of the original Street Fighter, Jean-Claude Van Damme
as Guile,
and Raul Julia is in Bison. That was actually his last film.
Yep.
Before he passed, and man, AKA Gomez Adams.
Raul Julia was amazing as Bison.
Yeah, he absolutely.
And don't forget, what's her name is Cammy. Kylie Minogue.
Was that Kylie Minogue?
Yeah.
I did not even realize that. But regardless, I love that. I used to really like that old movie, and I need to try. It has to be streaming somewhere. I'll have to look.
Oh, I'm sure. You know, I am interested to see 50 Cent as Balrog.
Hey.
I am interested to see, you know, of course, Cody Rhodes as Guile and
Akuma. The ones. Oh, and what's his name? Jason Momoa as Blanca? Yeah. I haven't heard is it Dalsim?
Dalsim is in it.
Okay, because I hadn't heard anything.
Yeah, I'm still wanting and waiting for the first good trailer to come out, but it'll happen.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. But getting back to talk about the last week, I had a busy weekend. Ooh, beer burp. Gotta love it. It's a little salty beer.
Oh, is
Maybe
that from
maybe the combination of this dark beer with the salted vanilla.
There you go. That's what I said. That's a good combo, I think.
So this weekend, first of all, I went to. Why isn't it showing? Here it is.
Yo.
Disney on Ice.
Yo. Man, good times.
So it was interesting because the premise was Let's Dance, right? And the top of the show, before the show even started, this girl came out and was like at a DJ booth and was like just standing, bumping, playing mixes of Disney songs, and some of them were pretty decent, including an Olaf remix.
A la Wonder Man.
Yes, a la Wonder Man. And then the show started, and you had the Fab Four come out, and they introduced the show, and then they said, "Yeah, I know something I really want to hear," and made it seem like they were going to start spinning songs and stuff, and it kind of was the traditional Disney on Ice, where it was a vignette of a Disney property.
Yeah.
And taking a movie and really condensing it to maybe 2, 3, 4 numbers from that movie and making it good.
Right.
And I will say, we went to this a few years back, 3 or 4 years ago, and I remember thinking it was fine. This was really good. So we were there for so we went late. So we went to the 7:00 Saturday night, which was the third show of the day, and so I kind of went in thinking, okay, maybe they're not going to have as high energy, and
nah, bro, it's Disney. They gotta have that high energy all the time.
And the wife had looked it up and found a YouTube video that was like an hour long, and I was like, oh, okay, so it's probably a little around an hour, and we'll be in and out. So we're watching, and they go through, they do a vignette, and I can't remember what the first one was, but one of the early ones was like Frozen, except it was Frozen 2 instead of Frozen 1. So that was cool because last time we went and saw it, they did a Frozen 1 vignette.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
So it was Frozen 2. And then so between
Into the Unknown, baby.
Yep. And so in between the scenes, or the films, if you will, they would then have the Fab Four come back out and talk for a minute, and then they go away. So I think there were like 3 vignettes, and then it was a number, and it kind of ended, and I was like, okay, that makes sense, and they're like, and now we're taking an intermission. I was like, well, what?
Yeah, bro. Intermissions always happened at Disney on Ice, baby.
I don't remember there being one when we went a few years ago.
Oh, see, okay. I'm just going off of, as I haven't been to Disney on Ice in a long time. Mostly because I don't have a kid to take. And that'd be just weird if I went. But I remember when I was younger, my mom would take me to Disney on Ice. We'd go maybe like, I think we went to a number of them. We also went to, like, back in the day when they had Sesame Street Live. That was dope too. I used to love those as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we went to a number of them, and yeah, I always remember there being an intermission, and then and then wrap up the show.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna try and pretend like I remember everything, but I can tell you there was Frozen 2, there was Lion King, there was Little Mermaid, which had Deep Cut in it,
Deep cut.
The restaurant scene.
Oh, Le Poisson?
Les Poissons, yeah.
Yo,
Right?
yeah, that is a hilarious song.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it though, right? Oh, and Lion King had Be Prepared, which I would not have expected.
Yo, thank you. I'm glad they did that because I was mad about the last movie.
What else was it? There was a Moana.
It had to be Moana, yeah.
Which was good.
Oh,
but
Jenny just said Wish.
Wish, that was the opening one. And I never watched Wish. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I did like Wish. I just think they some of it was a little forced.
So the villain song, that they did that number, and the dude who was like out there singing it and like skating, man, he was on one because he was twirling like crazy and hitting jumps. Like he was good.
Wait, villain song, was that just like all the villains
from Wish?
That's
Chris Pine character.
Yeah. Oh no, King. I can't remember his name, but yeah, okay, cool. That's dope. Yeah, no, I did like that movie. That movie. I mean, like I said, I enjoyed the movie, but some of it did seem a little bit forced.
Yeah, I will say, having never seen it, like this did make me think, okay, I guess I should watch this at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was Wish, Moana, Frozen 2, Lion King. I can't remember. There was I feel like there was 3 in each act. But it was good, man. It was entertaining. It was, as an adult going into it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to a kid show, I'm going to try and have fun for my kid, but I actually enjoyed it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Disney on Ice is always good, bro.
Yeah. So,
when they were out here, when they were down here, I meant to hit up MG to see if he was still working with Disney on Ice.
There was this one number, I can't remember what it was from, but these dudes climbed up this pole and like strapped themselves to the top of this pole, and it was like bowing to where they were like leaning down and almost basically touching the audience and swaying back and forth.
Nice.
It was crazy. Like I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Like last time I saw something like that was the people got on a pole and like jumped and flipped on the pole or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, this thing was easily 15 feet tall.
Nice.
So they were way up there.
Where is this at?
This was at the Reno Event Center. So across the street, or basically a block away from like Silver Legacy. And
yeah, I know exactly where it is. I was like, oh yeah, I guess you quit.
And Jenny says that it probably says more that she liked it.
Yeah, she don't like anything.
No, not really. So
Jenny reminds me of my dad in that sense. Like if my dad liked it, it was good.
If you like Disney, even if you're a Disney adult and you ain't got no kids, I'd say go see this. It was enjoyable. It was well worth it. And the couple times watching people fall on their butt, that's Schadenfreude. I enjoyed that. So that was Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Went
and saw Stomp.
Oh, that's still around?
Celebrating 30 years. So I've never seen Stomp. Now, bear in mind, I conceptually knew what Stomp was. That it was, a group of people going around grabbing trash cans and whatever random things and making sounds with them, making rhythms, making beats.
Right.
When we worked at Great America, we had a show that was a la Stomp, right? With a couple of guys that were dressed as like supposed to be cleaning up the park. And, they'd break out drumsticks and start beating on trash cans and stuff. And, it was cool.
Went through a lot of trash cans that year.
So I kind of went into it again with the mentality of I'm going to think it's okay. Probably after 1 or 2 numbers, I'm going to be over it. Mm-hmm. That was kind of where my head was.
Yeah.
This was an hour and 45 minutes, give or take, no intermission.
Right.
And oh my gosh, if you have the opportunity, go see it. It was so good. It was so entertaining. Um, there was this one number that they did where so there's only 8 people in the cast, or 8
Yeah.
people that are performing. They have 4 swings. But there's 8 performers, and one of the performances, all 8 of them come out with Zippo lighters, but you don't see them. It's the stage is black, but you hear that sound of a Bic, or I'm sorry, a Zippo, where you hear first it flip open, and then you hear the and the light. And so each one has 2 in their hands, one in each hand, and the timing, the coordination, and it's just them opening and closing them, and that's it, and lighting them. That's all they're doing. Open, close, light, and you see the fire show up and go away. And that's all that's on stage. You don't see the people. You just see, I mean, I think maybe the lights were at like 5%, maybe, so you could kind of see their outline. But that number was just amazing. And I don't know, for the hilarious thing is, we were talking about this show earlier, actually, before we came on the air. American Dad did an episode on Stomp where the family goes and sees Stomp, and they love it so much that they buy the rights to perform Stomp. And so they basically go around scamming cities by saying, we're going to do Stomp. They sell all these tickets, get the money, and then they go out there and do a garbage job of just like hitting some stuff, and then they leave and they get out of town.
A la Music Man?
Yeah, more or less.
That's funny.
But man, this was so entertaining. It kept me interested. It kept the kid interested. I believe the wife enjoyed it, which again, surprising. So if you have the opportunity to go see it, the other thing is no dialogue. There is no talking. There are clearly characters, like each person is to a degree a bit of a part. Like there's the one guy who everything he did on stage was just ridiculously big, way over, energetic. There was a chubby guy, a fat guy, that he was clearly the comedic relief. There was the guy who I think you would consider the lead, who had this other amazing number where he came out by himself and was just, doing some stomping with his feet while using his hands to clap, snap, and like slap himself very quickly. And just, again, could not have thought I would be that entertained by this concept.
Yeah, I didn't even know the show was still around. So, I mean, like I said, I never saw Stomp, but like I know the concept as well. I've seen shows similar that were very enjoyable. So this happens to swing up here or swing down here, not up here because I'm lower. If it swings down here, then I might have to take a gander.
Yes, please do.
Broke up with the sour ones. These are actually way more enjoyable.
And that makes sense for you. You tend to.
I like the sour.
So I feel like we teased a little while ago that we have a huge, major, massive announcement, and I think it's time. What do you think?
Well, you know what? I think we might as well do it. Now, we don't do small ideas.
No, we don't.
We don't wake up and say, hey, let's host a modest little gathering.
Who does that?
No, we don't. We say, what if we shook the table? Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, the table we shall shake with C4, Carson City Card Con. That's right. We are blowing up the card scene in Northern Nevada. respectfully. This ain't a folding table in the back of a hobby shop. This ain't ain't three dudes and a binder. This is tables on tables, sleeves on sleeves, stacked so thick you need structural support. You like magic? Cool. Shuffle up. Pokemon, bring your Charizard and your emotional support Pikachu. One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, Lorcana, Digimon, Gundam, sports cards. If it shuffles, taps, flips, trades, or makes somebody yell, "Judge!" we're probably doing it. Oh, and we're not just it's not cardboard. We're talking cosplay, walking the floor like it's fashion week for nerds. We're talking arcade machines humming in the corner like a 1990s arcade. Most of y'all too young for that, but you'll understand. Oh, yeah. Y'all thought we were just cards. Nah. We're talking grinders, collectors, flippers. That one guy who says, "Oh, I don't play competitively," and then wins the whole thing. This is competitive energy. This is community energy. This is Carson City didn't see it coming energy. We built Kaboom Con. Now we're building a battlefield. C4 is coming. And if you love the culture, if you love the hunt, if you love the sound of freshly cracked booster packs, yeah, you're gonna want to hear this. Now, let's make this official. Mark, tell the people what's up, baby.
97 and Now Productions announces C4 Carson City Card Con. C4 launches first year trading card game convention and tournament event in Nevada's capital. September 19th and 20th, 2026. A brand new competitive trading card game convention is coming to Nevada's capital this fall as C4 Carson City Card Con makes its debut at the Carson City Community Center. The first year event brings together competitive tournaments, dozens of vendors. It'll be in that hall. Cosplay, e-gaming, live presentations, and pop culture experiences designed to appeal to serious players and casual fans alike. C4 Carson City Card Con is a 2-day trading card game convention and tournament event featuring 60 to 80 vendors offering a wide variety of trading cards and related materials. Attendees will be able to buy, sell, and trade cards on site while also enjoying competitive tournaments across multiple games, a dedicated e-gaming room, main stage programming, and cosplay contests and showcases throughout the weekend. Before I continue with the press release, this is Sparky, the official mascot for C4.
I'll say it after.
This event will include a Magic the Gathering Regional Championship qualifier in RCQ, with the winner receiving a sealed box of Avatar Collector boosters.
Ooh.
That's huge. If you don't know, don't worry about it. But if you know, you understand how valuable that really is. Additional tournaments will be held across multiple trading card games, including Pokemon, Riftbound, One Piece. We'll probably see the likes of Gundam, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Disney Lorcana might even be up in there. People are going to be there with sports cards and more. All tournaments are competitive in nature and will feature prizes for all participants, with the top players receiving premium rewards. Tournament entry fees are separate from general convention admission. Beyond the tournament floor, attendees can explore a full pop culture experience. The e-gaming room hosted by BusCon Arcade, which will feature arcade and rhythm games including Groove Coaster, Dance Dance Revolution, Starwing Paradox, Musica, pinball machines, and classic cabinets. Cosplay contests and showcases will be encouraged throughout the weekend alongside presentations and live performances on the main stage. C4 Carson City Card Con is being produced as a joint venture between Cobalt's Caravan and 97 to Now Productions, with the goal of creating a new annual event that brings competitive gaming and pop culture entertainment to Carson City. The organizers aim to attract attendees from across Nevada, as well as California, Oregon, Idaho, Utah, and the surrounding region, with a weekend attendance goal of more than 1,000 people. This event will take place September 19th and 20th at the Carson City Community Center in Carson City, Nevada. The vendor hall will be open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day, with tournament schedules extending before and after vendor hours as needed. The event is family friendly. It's open to all ages. It's ADA accessible and offers free parking. Children 10 and under will receive free general admission to the convention. General admission tickets will be available through Eventany. Single day passes are priced at $20, with 2-day passes available for $30. Tournament entry fees are separate from general admission, and attendees participating only in tournaments will not be required to purchase a general admission pass. Vendor applications are now open through Eventany. Booth pricing ranges from $150 to $250 for the weekend, depending on booth size and power requirements. A limited time early adopter discount of $25 off per booth is available through 5 p.m. on March 31st.
Oh, get in there, people.
After which, standard pricing will apply.
Yeah.
For tickets, vendor applications, and additional information, visit the event's Eventany page.
Yeah, boy.
So we've been teasing this and talking about this. Something was coming for a while.
Sparky looks like that guy, and it looks like that Pokemon character that you run into ends up being your friend, although he like scared you at first.
I don't know.
The other one where he's standing there. That picture. Like, because he got the dynamite and stuff, so he looks like that scary guy, and then all of a sudden, like, he'll end up helping Ash out in a pickle. That's what he looks like to me. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, so that's Sparky. He'll be the official mascot, if you will, or C4. We know this space. We know this venue. This is where Kaboom Con had its start. And again, Carson City doesn't get enough love. So we're trying to bring stuff to Carson City. Trying to get you all out there interested, hype, juiced, if you will.
I'm juiced, bro.
Oh man. You had to do it.
Yeah, find the video. Find it. I'm juiced, bro.
You act like I don't have it at the ready or something.
Oh, you better have it ready.
So it is coming. It is just a few months away. September 19th, 20th. You'll be in attendance.
I will be.
I'll be in attendance.
You have to be.
Cobalt's Caravan.
They helped put together, so I'd expect. Wait. Cobalt's Caravan. They changed their name?
Yes. So Cobalt's Keep, the gaming store,
right?
They are related businesses, if you will. But Cobalt's Caravan is their roadshow unit.
Oh, okay, got you. I was like, I remember Cobalt's Keep was supposed to be helping us, but is this something that they changed their name so their roadshow? Okay, that makes sense.
So we've got
Cobalt's Caravan. That makes total sense.
Yeah, we've got them lined up, ready to go. We already have our Facebook pages up, so we'll be pushing that hard. We've got the Instagram page up. We'll be pushing that hard. And we'll be dropping this press release worldwide because, again, these tournaments, these are not like for the faint of heart. Like, don't just show up thinking, oh, yeah, I play Pokemon with my friends. Oh, yeah, I play Magic with my buddy.
It's cool, but competitive is a whole different beast. Like, I haven't even gone to see we have the Magic the Gathering tournament. We had a huge Magic the Gathering tournament a couple years back, and I'm talking about like people all over coming through to play in this tournament. This was from what's the company?
Wizards of the
Wizarding,
Coast.
yeah, Wizard Coast or whatever.
Wizards of the Coast.
Of the Coast, yeah. Dude, yeah, I mean, I'm talking about these guys, they had a ton of people. It was like a anniversary thing. It was like an anniversary tournament as well. So
well, and something I can talk about here that isn't going in the press release because we can't officially announce anything yet, but we have some very talented voice acting guests already starting to line up.
Oh, nice. That'd be dope for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying, like, so like I know that I'm gonna be on the lookout for like cards and stuff coming through the airport because I'm gonna make sure I let them know. I already told some people, I said, hey man, I asked, was like, hey, just on would you be interested in going to a tournament in Carson City? Like some of them were like, where's Carson City? I was like, it's the capital of Nevada. They were like, oh, I mean, I'd have to check it out, but I mean, I'm always down to play in the tournament or whatever. And I was like, cool. And so, like I said, I already kind of knew because we'd been kind of talking about it. So I was kind of putting feelers out there. And for sure, man, I'm gonna definitely be on the lookout for them cards coming through for the next couple months.
Yeah, make sure you got that QR code ready to go in your phone for the Eventany page.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hook it up to I got one of those dot cards. I need to get that hooked up and not hooked up. I just need to get stuff on there so that people can just tap it.
Absolutely, but it's gonna be a fun event. It's gonna be very different. There are some similarities to the concept of Kaboom Con, but it's gonna be its own thing. And
right. Just one of the things I know that we've talked about before, we are going to be. This is very selective as far as vendors go. We know it's not that we don't want. It's
we ain't gonna have 10 3D printers.
Yeah, it's not that we don't want you guys there. We just want to make sure that we tailor it specifically to the cards.
Yeah. So the gentleman from Cobalt that we're working with, his name's Ed, really good guy. And one of the things we talked about when it came to like what we're looking for vendors, really the plan here is we want card vendors, right? We want people selling, trading, buying cards. So if you're a card vendor, you're almost guaranteed you're going to be in, right? Like that's pretty straightforward. But other than that, like we're really going to be selective and looking for, maybe one 3D printer, but really that 3D printer, you need to have, like you've seen those dice towers where like you drop the dice in top and
yeah,
like, you got to have that kind of stuff, right? You got to be really tailored to this audience. That's what we're looking for.
Wait, do those games involve dice?
Huh?
Did like those games involve dice?
Some of them do.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, some of them it's roll a dice to see whatever, right? And I can already show you we've got a preliminary floor plan for the vendor hall. So this is kind of what it's looking like right now. So we've got a lot more booths than we did for Kaboom Con. We are not using the Tahoe room as a vendor space. We may, depending on signups and everything, we may add that space on to use for an additional tournament space. But the boardroom where we had some panels presentations at KaboomCon, that's going to be our e-gaming room run by BusCon. This is going to be the primary entrance is going to be through the theater lobby. We'll have the check-in here. We've got the tournament rooms over here along the side. We'll have a cosplayer retreat, which is going to be nice, a place where cosplayers can go to relax, maybe take some pictures in a professional theater. We'll have panels, presentations on the main stage only, and then we'll have our special guest retreat on the other side where they'll be able to go sit, relax, have a snack or something. And so we've got 27 booths around the perimeter, so all of those have the capability of power. And then we've got, just pods of booths. So for this event, we're going a little bit smaller. We're doing 8x8 booths. And then we're doing a little bit smaller with an 8x6 kind of 8x5 table. So The pricing, again, it's very fair. For 8x8 with power, $250 on the high end, and then a littler 8x5 booth, table, 2 chairs, pretty much. That's running you $150. And then the 8x8s around the inside where there isn't power, those are $200. And like we already mentioned, there is a discount right now, $25 off per booth. So get in, sign up through Eventany. Don't wait, because we do expect to fill up pretty quickly. Actually, there has been, Ed was doing some early solicitations on vendors to a lot of his contacts in the gaming industry, and it's already shaping up to look like this is going to be a very solid event.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now we just need the community to show up.
That's always the hard part, right? We talked about before, right, with Kaboom Con 2, that as far as like on paper was concerned, that event was much better than a Kaboom Con 1. It's just people didn't show up. And again, I get it. There were other things going on in the community. There was a rival thing that claimed that it was a
Free
Comic-Con as well,
it
when
wasn't, but
really wasn't.
Might as well have been an art show.
So I'm hoping people learned their lesson last year. Don't fall for something that just claims to be free.
Gimmicks, bro.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you get what you pay for, in my opinion. So yeah, you're going to pay a little bit to come to this thing, but you're going to get your value. And as soon as we start announcing some of these guests, you're going to understand why we're charging, why it's not free.
I understood that. Look, I was down when you said pinball machines.
Right? Yeah, the arcade is free to play, by the way. That's included.
Oh, free play?
Yeah.
Oh,
the arcade is free play.
Easy.
Maybe I should update the press release to say that. But yeah, the arcade is free play. So, and likely we're looking at potentially having games throughout the facility. Like there will be the gaming room that'll be primary, but then we're looking at potentially having some pinball machines in the lobby and like the old Simpsons cabinet game somewhere. And
yeah.
And the X-Men game.
Maggie! Yo.
Uh-huh.
The best X-Men game to ever exist?
And the TMNT.
Wait. Okay, here's a question about that game. Who was that chick? There was a chick in that game that I never even knew of. Like, was it Dazzler or something like that?
Okay, Dazzler is an
yeah, but I never really heard of her. Because I knew Cyclops, I knew Wolverine, Gambit, I think, was in there. Who was in that game?
I'm pulling it up right now. I think Storm was in it.
Yeah, Storm was in there.
Let's see. Were there 6 characters? Were there 6 slots?
Yeah, there were 6.
Man, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, because you probably only played you only played with like one character, didn't you?
Let's see. So I can see Gambit was in it.
Yeah.
Dazzler's not one of the 6.
I thought she was.
No, it's Cyclops. What's his name? Metal Dude.
Oh, was Colossus in there?
Colossus, Wolverine, Storm, Nightcrawler, and Gambit. Oh no, it is Dazzler. You're right.
Thank you. I knew I was. Let's say I know I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember Dazzler being in that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, you're right. I did generally only ever play as Cyclops or Wolverine because those are the only 2 I really cared about.
Yeah. I think I played all of them except Dazzler because I was like, I don't even know who this broad is right now. But
I mean, Dazzler is basically
Jubilee, right?
They're 2 different characters, but conceptually very similar.
Yeah.
So something that happened in the last week that I do think we need to spend a little bit of time talking about as we shift gears a little bit. And that was, of course, the Super Bowl. So we did predict correctly the winners of the Super Bowl,
Right.
but I know you didn't get the opportunity to watch this thing live.
I mean, I saw a little bit of it. Like I saw the end of the second half going into the halftime show, and then I heard I didn't miss much.
So the Seahawks won. If you didn't already know, spoiler, I guess. Sorry.
If you didn't know, now you know.
But it's not a matter of the Seahawks won. It's a matter of how they won. And here I took a screenshot of kind of the quarter by quarter breakdown. And this is immensely important to point out. Q1 ended Seahawks 3, Patriots 0, and Seahawks scored a field goal on their opening drive.
Wait, what did you say?
The end of quarter one was 3-0 Seahawks.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And the Seahawks had scored on their opening drive and then nothing the rest of the quarter. And it was just a lot of punting back and forth.
We punt.
It was, don't get me wrong. If you love defense, this game was for you because at halftime, the game was 6-0 Seahawks with 2 field goals having been made. I watched this game start to finish, whole thing live. And I enjoyed it, but I hated it at the same time. I think we have gotten so used to the Super Bowl like shootouts the last few years, where
this wasn't that.
No, and again at the end of Q3, quarter 3, it was 12-0 Seahawks.
Yeah.
So the Patriots, if I remember correctly, I don't even think they got a first down in the first half.
Probably not. Listen, all I know is, if you know me, I can be very animated, and we had a Patriots fan come through pre-check a couple days ago, and she was decked out, and I was like, boy ain't ready. And she's like, oh no, we're good. Drake May, he's gonna get it down, blah blah. She's kind of loud. I think she might have had some drinks or whatever, but I'm just like, don't be disappointed on Sunday because that boy ain't ready. And,
when you've been preconditioned to like a Tom Brady,
Drake May is not that.
Maybe he might become, but I don't see it.
Then again,
if you ask me about Tom Brady in his rookie or second season,
he wasn't great.
He was good. He was okay. He
wasn't Brady though. He wasn't Brady yet. That took a minute. But Brady was a once in a generation. Like it was almost a fluke, but because he was back up for Bledsoe, and Bledsoe got hurt. He got thrown in and ended up being spectacular,
and never rode the bench again.
Yeah, Bledsoe. They were like, Blood who? Drew who? and Drew Bledsoe went into the dark. I do remember this. Do you remember? I think it was right after Space Jam came out. I think it was McDonald's had a number of cups with Looney Tune characters and professional athletes. Do you remember those?
It sounds vaguely familiar.
I vaguely remember these cups. I remember one of them was Drew Bledsoe.
It's Bledsoe.
Oh, I always call him Bledsoe. I didn't know Bledsoe. Anyways, whatever. He was on the cup, and then like right after that, he disappeared.
What you're saying is never be on a McDonald's cup.
Don't be on a McDonald's cup for promo. It's just like the Madden curse. Madden curse is there. The Madden curse is apparently still undefeated.
Yeah, look at what's his name from the Niners 2 years ago, and even what's his name from the Eagles last year.
Yeah, Barkley.
Yeah, Saquon.
Saquon. Yeah, but actually, you know what? I mean, I'm sure this is we'll talk about that later. But I've heard this weird theory that actually starting to make a lot more sense now about the Niners practice facility. They're saying based on where it's located, that could be the reason why they've had so many injuries. And the science apparently behind it is pretty solid.
Isn't their practice facility right next door?
But no, I'm talking about because where there's like a power facility right next to it. And they're saying that
Their bodies are becoming too supercharged.
No, it's basically it's actually weakening. It's weakening them. And so that's why.
Well, they could just be soft. SWAFT, soft.
I miss that guy.
I'm just saying, I think the Niners are soft.
But yeah, no, I mean, I saw a report, and it was actually not even from a Niners fan. It was like from like this guy.
I'm just saying they've been playing at that practice facility since back when they were still at Candlesticks. And
but I'm saying this
since
is still,
Joe Montana was there.
Is this the same spot?
I'm fairly certain.
I might have moved, but anyways, but all I know is that they've been saying that this place is not. They need to move their practice facility because none of the other teams even practice near there.
Sure, go ahead, move so you don't have an excuse, I guess.
Exactly.
But getting back to the big game, the last quarter ended up being a little bit of a shootout. We had a pick six.
What was the pick six, and then there was man, that boy got hit so many times, bro. He got hit, 7 times?
Yes, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to give a shout out. I don't know his name, but the kicker for the Seahawks, congratulations on setting a Super Bowl all-time record of field goals in a game with 5.
Yeah. Oh, and shout out to Bad Bunny, who actually had more yards on the field than the Patriots did the entire game.
This is true. Sad but true. Speaking of sad but true, Metallica shut out from the Super Bowl still. But Green Day got to play.
Yeah.
And I'm not hating. I think Green Day did an okay job. But how is it you've had 2 Super Bowls in Santa Clara in the last 6 years, 5 years?
Yeah.
And you didn't have Metallica. And I'm not saying that they had to do the halftime show. I'm saying they could have done the pre-show. They could have done. I've seen Kirk Hammett do the Star Spangled Banner on electric guitar. Like, you could have done something. How is it that you're in the Bay Area and you don't have the greatest rock metal band ever to come out of there while they're still alive? Because there's not a lot of time left.
Yeah. Look,
the fact that James Hetfield is still around is amazing. That boy been in rehab so many times.
He shouldn't be here still.
How is it we still have James Hetfield, but we lose James Vanderbeek?
Yo, I saw
not Vanderbeek. Is it Vanderbeek?
Yeah, James Vanderbeek. Yeah,
you're
right.
God rest him.
Yeah, aka Dawson.
Got that butt cancer.
Oh, is that what he had?
Yeah, he had butt cancer.
Dang. Yeah, he was looking like I saw a picture of him today. I just was looking it up because I was talking to my buddy Nate, and I was like, and he said his sister put that in the group chat, and I was like, huh? And so I went to look at the picture. Yeah, he wasn't looking good, man.
Yeah, no. I guess that butt cancer takes you quick. So you're getting close to 45. It's gonna be time for you to get checked.
Oh yeah, no, I have zero problem with doing that. I want to make sure that I'm good there.
Well, and you've never had a problem with things up your booty hole, so that's good.
Yeah, I have. I did not I had to do a couple times. I was constipated, had to do the enemas. Nope. No, thank you.
Speaking of booty holes, Bad Bunny throwing up the booty hole sign.
Oh man.
So okay, Have you watched the halftime show? Because I know you're at work, but have you had the chance to actually watch
Yeah,
it?
no, I said like I said, I was on break. I saw the last like minute of the game and and the halftime show.
So you did actually get to like sit and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so so entertaining to me. There was definite entertainment value, but I didn't enjoy it. And the reason I didn't enjoy it is because I don't I don't know what the heck he's saying, and I'm not bashing Bad Bunny for that.
Right.
I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm not. I am Portuguese, but
Different.
I
Way
don't.
different.
I don't speak Spanish in
Right.
general, and so I don't. I can enjoy rhythm, of course, but I just talked about Stomp and how much I enjoyed that, right? And there's no words, no singing, but to me, I felt like you had a sign language interpreter for this as well as other things at the event, and you couldn't give me an English translation. um just saying, it would have been nice if at least I knew what the lyrics were. I'm not saying it needed to be dubbed, but at least maybe if the translation of the lyrics were like scrolling across the bottom or something, that would have been helpful.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I've always said, I also I used to make the joke of, so we have the SAP button for regular for like pretty
English
much
to
every
Spanish.
channel. So I said, I wish the SAP button would work on the Spanish channels, so then I could, it would just the reverse for it.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I mean, I definitely listen. I understand. I definitely understand. Like, I don't speak Spanish either. I'd been joking all week with some of my coworkers. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to help me. I'm gonna need you to help translate the halftime show for me." Um, but yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I definitely feel that it would have been, it, it might have helped. Definitely, I felt the vibe. The vibe was definitely there. I like all the kind of the little things that were kind of built in. Um, the man had like a whole city block on there, damn near like with the stores and everything there. And the whole the sugar cane that all those people that signed up to be the what they called them, the grass people or whatever.
mhm.
Like there was a lot of people that signed up for that, and so that's one of the things that I found. Been watching videos about the halftime show, and that was one of the things I was like, that's actually pretty funny because I had zero clue. I had zero clue while I was watching it.
Yeah,
Um,
I really am not enjoying the hate that is out there.
yeah, like they need to stop that. That's just ridiculous, bro. Like,
No. So I think there is some validity in some of it, right? You know, Goodell made a deal with Jay-Z a number of years back to try and make the Super Bowl more engaging for a global audience, and I think that's a good thing.
yeah,
However, my push back would simply be that football is an American sport, and I think you can't discount everyone. I would like to see more Super Bowl halftime shows that were a la MTV, where you brought in,
yeah, different,
pop and rock and,
yeah,
all platforms. One of the things that I think is immensely hilarious is one of the biggest audiences for football is those who enjoy country music, and country has not gotten any love in a halftime show pretty much ever. Um, and I'm not saying that's what you have to do, but I'm simply saying, like, I think Garth Brooks could have, I don't know if he still could, but could have put on one hell of a halftime show 10, 15 years ago.
yeah. I mean, I think country's gotten a lot more. Has gotten a lot more uh, acceptable. I don't know. A lot more people enjoy country music, I would say, now than before. But yeah, no. I definitely like I don't understand all the hate either. But I mean,
Yeah. Hating on Bad Bunny or hating on the halftime show.
just because he it was a good performance, bro. I mean, like regardless, like I like
and it wasn't just Bad Bunny, right? Let's be clear.
Yeah,
there was a wedding.
Yeah,
this was a legit wedding. These
guys that actually asked Bad Bunny to come to their wedding, and instead he said, "No, why don't you just get married at the Super Bowl?" Yeah, that's crazy.
So a lot of people don't realize this was not staged. This was like a legit wedding.
Full on, yeah.
And there were multiple celebrity guests. Jessica Alba showed up.
Again, how has she looked the same since the 90s, bro?
Well, and we had 2 Fantastic Four members.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jessica Alba and Pedro back there. You got Cardi B out here. Was it Becky G was out there? So, and actually, that's what some people were like. So I know why. Like, they were like, he has collabs with them, and he didn't use them, but apparently, like, he's a huge Lady Gaga fan. I don't know if you had, he's a huge Lady Gaga fan, so that's one of the reasons he asked her to be there.
Ricky Martin,
who I haven't seen in forever, but the man's still looking good out here.
I didn't
realize it was him either.
When Homeboy started singing, I was like looking at him, and I'm thinking, and I'm like, "Who is that? Ricky Martin?
Who is that man?
Who is this old man on my screen?" Because he looked like he's gotten too much sun.
Yeah, a little bit. He got that. He went to the tanning booth. He went to the tanning booth beforehand. But yeah, no, I mean, like, I didn't realize it was Ricky Martin either. But yeah, man, he still got it out here though.
So again, not a fan of the hate that's going around. I don't get it. However, I'm not a fan of the alternate hate towards the other halftime show.
I've only seen pieces of it.
Yeah, and what's frustrating there is I get it, right? Like, not everyone wanted to watch a 100% in Spanish presentation. I get that. And I don't have a problem with that.
It was like 90. It was 98% because they did have Lady Gaga was singing in English.
A little bit.
So I said 98, 2%.
But we've had many halftime competing activities historically. Hell, WWE had a alternate programming halftime show with
halftime heat
arena match between Mankind and The Rock.
Yeah, halftime heat.
Yes, we've had the Puppy Bowl for years. We've had many alternate programming. So,
well, you do know, like, I've been watching these videos, and apparently, I didn't realize this. And Living Color changed the game when it came to Super Bowls. I didn't realize that. Like, I remember watching that halftime special that they did when I was younger. I remember watching that because we'd go to Super Bowl parties and stuff like that, and we changed. I remember changing the channel and watching the In Living Color halftime thing, and that was great because we loved In Living Color, and apparently, like, I didn't realize that the very next year, that's when they pulled Michael Jackson.
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh, we're losing."
They lost a lot of people. And they came back.
They lost advertising revenue.
Yeah, because I mean they had the count, like, and that's the thing on that special. I remember the countdown clock on there. So when that clock ran out, the halftime was over, and you switched back to the game. But yeah,
that's the same for most of the other ones, right? Like with the halftime heat, that's what they did. With the Puppy Bowl, that's usually what they do. Like
for 15 minutes or whatever. 15 minutes, is that 15 minutes?
The halftime show for the Super Bowl is usually 18 minutes.
Yeah, so for however long that was, they had it, the clock down there and everything, just let you know, hey, it's time to go back to the game, or this is how long until the game starts again. And
yeah, I believe it's 25 minutes for the whole thing, from the time the half ends to the time kickoff of second half.
Yeah, so I mean, like, it's again, like that change. I didn't realize that changed the game, but it changed the game. And we've had, I mean, the shows have been pretty good. From what I remember, I do remember, like, the only one I wasn't really feeling in the past number of years. I wasn't really feeling Coldplay. U2, I remember a number of years ago or whatever.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Yeah, I was like they started bringing some, like,
I personally enjoyed the Who in the 70s, and I wasn't even born yet. But when the Who had a halftime show,
Yeah, I was like, huh?
I mean, all of the bad halftime shows are Janet Jackson's fault because they all came after that.
Yeah, that was
They had to play it safe for a few years.
Yeah, they had to play it safe, but I think they really.
But here's the other thing: a lot of people tend to forget is that at that halftime show where the nip slip happened from Janet Jackson, Kid Rock also was a part of that halftime show.
Yeah, he was.
That very often seems to be forgotten. And the reason I bring up Kid Rock
about that,
is because of the fact that the alternate halftime show, headlined by Kid Rock, by Turning Point USA, was happening as well. And again,
did that happen at the same time, or because I feel like everything I saw it happened after?
No, it was the same time.
Okay, because
and truth be told, I haven't watched it.
No, I saw like a couple clips and like the really bad lip sync job.
So it actually wasn't lip sync, just so that you know.
That looks like a track playing, and he
wasn't singing. So they've come out and talked about it that there was a sound issue.
Delay?
There was a sound delay issue, but it was not lip sync. It was live performed. Because I had heard that as well, and I was like, what? And I watched an interview with Kid Rock, who I guess I didn't realize he goes by Bobby.
Yeah.
But all this is a point being, like,
damn it, Bobby.
I think it's fine for there to be alternate things. Just like if next year they came out and announced that it's going to be Garth Brooks. And then let's say, whoever E40 is going to do a halftime show separately. Cool. I think that's fine. Go for it. Like, if you can have alternate programming and get people to turn the channel, go for it. Why not? I don't think there's a problem with that. I think there's a problem with it if you're intentionally doing it out of spite. But if it's like, hey, we just want to present something to maybe a different clientele, who cares? Because again, that's been going on with the Puppy Bowl and all of those other things that we've already talked about.
Who doesn't like puppies? Puppies!
Thank you, Jerry the King Lawler. But I would like to see, I think, more of a mix at the Super Bowl halftime show rather than they're not getting paid anyways, and they're choosing to do this. So
I thought
you didn't know this? Yeah, the halftime.
I thought they made like a little bit.
They don't get paid.
Oh, I thought they made a little bit of something.
I mean, they make a crap ton of money on record sales because of being on there.
Well, actually, and that's the thing too, is that I wasn't really tripping off because I mean, like Big Bunny, Bad Bunny was the #1 streaming artist over the past
couple of years, actually.
Yeah, and like he was on Spotify lists all over the place. He was #1 on a lot of people's lists. So that's why I was like, oh, bruh. I mean, easy. Like that's
yeah, I don't even know why he would do it. Like, he doesn't need to do it.
No, he doesn't. That's what I'm saying. But
usually the Super Bowl is somebody who either has some major tour coming up and they want to get some hype before. They're an old timer that just had Shakira and
J-Lo. Well, J-Lo had a concert coming.
Yes, that's my point, right? She's a has-been, but she had something coming, so it made sense for her to do this.
Shakira out there. Oh,
she don't age like Jessica Alba.
No, that's what I was like, huh? Jennifer Lopez actually still looks pretty good for her age too.
Speaking of age, it's that time in our age of living. Every 4 years, I guess every 2, but
technically every 2, but it switches between winter and summer.
The Winter Olympics. Who came up with that theme?
The legendary John Williams.
That is correct, sir. The greatest of all time, the GOAT
of
compositions of modern age composing television and movie.
Him, Hans Zimmer, and think there's somebody else. I can't remember this name though.
So some of this imagery, like I just didn't get. I was like, are they about to do Aida?
No, it looked like I thought it was just it was supposed to be like a museum coming to life, a la Night at the Museum.
Fair enough. This was amazing. Like,
yeah, that was dope.
It was very bright, vibrant, colorful. I thought the bobblehead guys were a little creepy, frankly.
Those are the Italian composers.
Yeah, I know, but still, like, as far as my kid's concerned, trying to watch this thing,
it reminded me of the if they had been running around a track, that'd have been hilarious because that reminded me of at the Nationals games.
Now, the next image I'm about to pull up here is still to me the most baffling. I really don't comprehend why was Mariah Carey performing at the Italian, which she is not, opening ceremony.
Again, I gotta go back and watch this again because I'm still trying to figure out how I missed this.
Now, by all means, Mariah Carey, she got chops. She could still sing. Her mom was an operatic singer, and yes,
beloved
has its roots in Italian.
Yeah, but was maybe the Italians really like her or something.
I don't understand it. Like, do you not have an Italian relevant singer that you could have had do this number that is popular in Italy? Like,
they had
this
a lot of
about pandering to America. This is about presenting your culture, your people, your, what you are.
But like I also said, when we talked about this earlier, I said Charlize Theron made a presentation, and she's not Italian.
Yes, Charlize Theron, who is not Italian, she is South African, and presented a speech by Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not hating on Mariah. I'm hating on Italy.
They had a lot of their own. They had a lot of their own performers too. So I mean, maybe she's really big in Italy. I don't know.
I mean, she's just looking really big. And of course, Tyrus calls out the good old broken medals.
Yeah, that has been something that's been going on. Who's doing the shoddy work?
Yes, and he jumped the shark for us. Speaking of the medals, USA is in number 2 slot as
Which is weird.
At least huh?
That's weird. No, look, they actually have one less medal than Italy right now.
Well, Italy has a ton of bronze, so they're weighted. So the U.S. has 6 silver compared to 2 for Italy.
And I know 2 of those silvers came in sports that normally we're not super great in. That was mixed curling and then the sprint.
Isn't mixed curling new? Didn't they just add that this year?
I thought they've had that before.
I don't know.
Maybe. But all I know is that I watched that match.
Every 4 years when the Winter Olympics come around, I think I could be an Olympic curler.
Yeah, I was watching that and I was like, I mean, I definitely need some work, but I think I could do that. I'm
pretty darn good at shuffleboard.
I look at curling and I go, I think I could do that.
My wife and I, we were talking about that, like conceptually, that to me, the Olympics should be about true athletic ability, not like just necessarily skill. Because you think about like billiards. Billiards is a game of skill. It is not about athletic ability. Fats Domino, one of the greatest known billiards players of all time, was a big old fat guy out of Michigan or whatever. Maybe it was Minnesota. But the point is, like, I feel like Olympic events should be based on athletic ability. So I don't know that curling qualifies.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, yes, it seems simple, but I think there's a lot more to that than just like if you watch like these guys. I mean, yes, they're just sweeping, but like they're working at that. So I mean, yeah,
I get it, but
you know what it does do is it gives janitors hope.
Like I was watching the guy from the US and like, you know, because he was throwing and then he was also sweeping, which I didn't. I was like, why isn't she sweeping or why isn't I didn't understand all that. But you know, after he was done, you know, and even the other guy for the I think it was they were from Sweden. The Swedish team that won, I believe, like they were both going and like when they were done, you would hear like they were they were working. So I mean, you know, yes, it does.
I'm not trying to like deny that they have a some athletic skill, right? But I just feel like curling. I guess when I think about the Winter Olympics, and you think about a lot of these events where people are flying at 70 miles an hour down a hill or down a bobsled track.
Or on a sled, skeleton. Woo.
Skeleton, that's some crazy stuff. That one's head first, right?
Yeah, luges
backwards, right?
Yeah, skeleton's on your is front.
On your belly, face first, right?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Luge too. That crap's scary. But I think when you look at the Winter Olympics, I mean, even if we're just talking about ice events, right? Freestyle skating, right? There is a lot of athletic ability as well as skill because of practice that goes into that. Speed skating, right? Like hockey. How is curling an Olympic event? Like I'm not trying.
They were like, is it cold? Yeah. Can we play it in the Winter Olympics? Sure. Do a lot of countries play it? Yep. Cool. Put in.
It's like saying next year we're going to see, or in 2 years, we're going to see bocce in Los Angeles.
No, I don't think we'll ever see that. I hope.
Why not? What is significantly different from bocce and curling?
Well, maybe. I mean, a lot of the stuff depends on how many countries are playing. If a lot of countries are playing bocce and somehow they're like petitioned to get it in, they might do it. But all I know is that like I really would like to. I heard something about not parkour. Well, yeah, I mean it could be parkour. I wouldn't even mind that. But like
not hip hop freestyle dancing like 2 years ago.
No, breakdancing had one time, and I think it's pretty much, and Australia pretty much ruined it. Horrible. But no, I think I heard something about like course running, like the like almost kind of Ninja Warrior-esque courses, which they have like Ninja Warrior things all over the
man. All I'm saying is they've got competitive tag now. I could see that making it come out.
They used to have.
Ball.
Do you remember did you ever watch that show?
Hey, I don't disagree. Like Tyrus is calling out. If that was the case, we wouldn't have shooting in the summer games. Like that guy who got silver without using equipment. Look, I don't disagree. Shooting, to me, that's 100% skill. There's no athletic ability in shooting.
Or was the one like that one I like is when they do during the Winter Olympics when there's like skiing and then they get to the point when they got to shoot and then they got
biathlon.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that.
And I'm good with that because there is an athletic element with the skiing, cross-country skiing, and then you got to shoot after you've skied and you're tired. So trying to keep aim while you're panting, and you've got to do it in the prone position on your belly on the ground. Like, I'm just saying there is serious athletic ability within that event. But yes, I agree with Tyrus that just the shooting at the summer games, I think that should be thrown out. It's like adding darts. I'm really good at darts. I'm a big old fat guy. I don't need to have no athletic ability for darts. I just need to have skill. Add billiards, right? Like why aren't these games Olympic events?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
beer pong. Let's add that. Why not?
That's the bro summer games, bro. That's the bro games. That actually, what was that? I think it was. I remember seeing something where they were doing like they had beer pong. It was like it was actually like
down.
It was like a legit like competition, like beer pong and some of those
Yeah,
cake
why don't
stand.
we have name that tune, right? Like that's a skill. I don't need to have no athletic ability for
They
that.
have a show for that.
Sure, there's football on, right? We're gonna have flag football in 2 years.
Interesting.
We've had baseball for years. That's on
Yeah,
TV all the
that's
time.
coming back. No, I'm saying that.
Again, baseball athletic ability. My point is, to me, the Olympics are supposed to be about athletic ability. I don't see it with curling.
But athletic ability and skill. I don't know. Actually, I mean, I will tell you that there's a lot of strategy that goes into that curling.
There is, because it's just like shuffleboard. So let's add shuffleboard to the summer games.
Do it.
No,
I'd be okay with that. That'd be dope. I'd be down to watch that. Like I watch curling. But I wonder. I guess that could be the same like type. They'd have to do the stones a little bit different because it'd probably be because it's like whatever. I never played shuffleboard. Like I've never played big shuffleboard. I've only played little shuffleboard, like at the bar.
I've only ever played real shuffleboard at Dave and Buster's, so I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, the shuffleboard at the bar, at the long tables with the sand on the side.
What do you think I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. You think I'm talking about on a cruise ship?
Yeah, I've never played big shuffleboard.
You've been on a number of cruises and you've never played it.
Mm-mm.
Okay, when we go,
actually, I don't remember seeing it on the Bliss.
It was there.
I saw the mini golf and I saw but I never saw. But I saw the basketball court. But I never saw.
My wife, kid, and I played shuffleboard on our Hawaii cruise.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I never played shuffleboard on the cruise. So
we will play on the Dawn.
Cool. Oh.
You got anything else fun and or exciting? That's all I got for the prepared comment.
Nah, I got this dope shirt.
The Burger King Kids Club.
Yeah, back in the day. We were talking about it because this guy came through who worked at the airport and he had a Fry Guys shirt on. And I was like, yo, is that the Fry Guys? And he was like, you remember them? I was like, 100% remember the Fry Guys.
I had a lot of those toys.
Yeah, the Fry Guys, the McNuggets, the Hamburglar, Mayor McCheese, Grimace, Ronald. What was that bird? You know, yeah, you remember the bird?
Tyrus claims it's also about what people are watching. Supposedly, softball had low ratings, thus it was eliminated.
They're bringing it back.
Is curling being watched? Yes, curling is
very much watched.
Of course, I don't think that Canadian woman that everybody was enthralled with is still around, so she probably aged out.
Boo, not hot anymore.
Are you looking something up?
Yeah. There it is. Bird from McDonald's. There it is. Birdie, the early bird. Oh, that was her name? That's what it.
Oh, the chick?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Looked like a pilot.
Yeah, she had goggles on her head.
Yeah. Okay, so that was so.
And Jenny called out Birdie, and she's on a delay, so she got it before you found it.
Yeah, so Birdie, the early bird. That's because I remembered. I was like, I don't remember her name. Yeah, Mayor McCheese, bro. That was Fry Guys. Yeah, those back in the day. They used to be like little murals on the walls in McDonald's. They took all those out now.
So, got to call out, man. We are only 400 and where'd it go? 403 days away.
403
from our Bohemian cruise, where we'll be hitting up the island of Great Stirrup.
Oh, I was like, where? What the? I was like, they saw these different cruises on here. I was like, where is this?
Oh, just all the different backgrounds they got going.
Yeah, I was like, there was a blue whale. I was like, huh? But then I
So
realized
the current President's Day sale is 50% off all cruises, free unlimited open bar, free excursion, free specialty dining, free airfare for second guest, free Wi-Fi package, kids sail free, and $1,000 of onboard credit for Alaskan, Caribbean, and Europe 2026 sailings.
oh, dang it.
That doesn't help us, but
Yeah.
um,
Dang
yeah.
it.
We've got 403 days until we set sail out of Jacksonville on
Duval.
the Norwegian Dawn.
Dawn.
Duval,
Yeah.
Bortles.
No, the county, Duval County.
Who knows that? You're not.
Only like that's why they chant Duval in Jacksonville. At Jacksonville games.
They do?
Yeah, bruh.
They do, Vol?
You see, you out here playing. You know, you definitely know better.
No, I genuinely had no clue.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, no, but
no, I apologize, I suppose.
No, you don't need to apologize. It's just I had to know. I have to know as a Jacksonville fan.
Who's never been to an actual Jacksonville game in Jacksonville?
Right. I've never been to a game in Jacksonville. That's true. I was planning on going. We were supposed to go when I first started at TSA. We were supposed to go to Georgia for training, and they actually had a weekend playoff game while we were there, while we were supposed to be there, and we didn't. And we had like weekends off. And so they said, I was like, yo, is it possible if like, I can get away there, I can go to the game? And they were like, yeah, if you can get there and get back, that's not a problem. And I was like, cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're on travel, so you got to get your own rental car.
Yeah. So I mean, like it's don't get me wrong, it wouldn't have been a short trip. I mean, not a short, it's a long drive.
It's not that long, man. So
not that long, but I'm just saying it wouldn't have been super long, but at the same time, it would have just been trying to figure it out and stuff. But I think I would have loved, because that was my plan. I was talking to a couple of the guys. I was like, hey, yo, would you be down? I've always wanted to go to a Jacksonville game, and we're not too far from Jacksonville. Would you be down to go? And they were like, yeah, we'd be down to go. And then they ended up shutting down the facility that we were supposed to go to because of COVID still. But
I'm just saying, the wife and I are planning on flying into Atlanta.
ATL.
Yes, we're planning on flying into the ATL and then driving down to Tallahassee and then across over to Jacksonville. So it's not that bad of a drive.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyways, that was what I plan to do. But again, when we go, unfortunately, the season ain't going.
No. It certainly is not. We are going March 21st is sail away.
Yeah, I did plan. I was trying to go to the game. Out here when they came to play the Raiders, but that was also during the shutdown. So I was like, can't do that. Probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah,
let's save that money.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
if you are interested in this cruise, it's our 5-day cruise out of Jacksonville on the Norwegian Dawn.
Yep.
Scan that QR code, take you over to our Facebook group page.
Get
all the information you need, everything you want, everything you need in Bahamian cruise entertainment.
All that you want, all that you need. I'm just gonna, because I need to send this to a couple people.
The QR code.
Yeah.
You got some folks lined up.
Yeah, there's a couple people I want to shoot that to.
Yeah, get them on, because bigger the group, the better the discounts.
Yep.
So, but we will be talking more about that cruise in upcoming weeks. We'll be doing
check out our past like 2 weeks. We've been talking about the cruise.
Yeah, we talked about the island.
And make sure you're watching the right ones, because we did talk about a cruise before. But that one got canceled. So
yeah, don't watch our Mexican Riviera cruise.
Don't watch that one. That didn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that one got canceled.
I mean, you can look at it. You can watch it if you plan on doing that one later or something. because they still have those, but it'll be a different ship and maybe the stops are a little bit different. But yeah, this is the one we're doing now.
Yeah. So
Great Stirrup K.
I watched a video. Somebody just went to Great Stirrup Cay like a week or two ago, and they were showing some updates of how the island's looking and stuff. And I'm like, oh, James is gonna be excited.
Yeah, I'll watch that because we didn't watch the video this past weekend because she wasn't here. I just need to pull it up and send it to her and have her watch it.
Yeah, because I'll just put it out there right now. I am looking at doing the Silver Cove, which is the haven on the island.
Yeah.
That's not to say that I won't go to like the water park with you if you want to go. It's more of a, I feel like we're there for 10-ish hours. I'd like a place that I can go and relax.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was thinking about too. I was like, yo, I mean, 10 hours is a long time. So I mean, yeah, we can go there. If we do that, chill.
If you think about it, right? The water park, how many times you want to do the same slide, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, that's like, it's a few hours. I can spend it definitely at like, once I hit all the slides, jump off the cliff.
Because for me, that's the big thing, right? The cliff dive is the big thing. I want to do that not lazy river. I forget what they're calling it, but because it's like basically an amusement park ride. If I'm going to do it, then yeah, of course I'll do a couple water slides. But to me, I feel like 2, maybe 3 hours tops.
Yeah. And then the rest of the time,
I don't even need to do that straight through, right? Like I could go there right when they open for
exactly.
like an hour or so, and then go back,
hit it up, get there, yeah, and then just chill the rest of the day, jump in the water over in the kind of secluded beach type deal. Get some, hopefully, maybe hear some of the music from the other beach,
and then maybe later on in the evening, head back over, do some water slides, and then
have some lunch, get some drinks brought to you, because apparently the lines at some of these bars are insane. That's what Mark was telling me about. So.
And that was confirmed again. One of the videos I watched this weekend, the biggest complaint they had was standing online waiting to get a drink.
Yeah, they should have a lot of. That's one of those places where it's like, bro, have multiple have multiple spots where people can come up and get drinks, and have multiple bartenders at those. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tyler says he's too fat for the water park. Last time he was there, he went on the swimming with stingrays. Not too fat for the stingrays, I guess.
Yeah, hey man, that's good.
I don't know if you're too fat for the water park.
No, I don't. You losing weight too, bro.
Yeah, man. You dropping them LBS.
Yeah, dropping them LBs, bro. You'll be fine.
You've got 403 days to drop some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on a new one. I'm gonna try. This is one I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see I'm gonna try it out, see how I feel about it.
A new diet or
no? It's just a workout thing. It's Tai Chi.
Why don't you get some like Zepbound or Wegovy or whatever?
I mean,
man, that new Trump RX take care of you.
Never been I mean, like if I had like a really big issue, then yeah, I'd be down to try one of those. But try without first.
Tyler says he's only down 25 pounds. That's still a victory, man.
Hey, bro, 25? That's good, bro.
That ain't nothing.
Nah, that's good.
You gotta celebrate the small
exactly
victories.
Getting some of the weight off them knees, bro.
Every pound counts.
100.
And between that and he had to increase the dose. Well, yes, that's normally how Zepbound and the others work. Is you have to increase the dose, but you also have to choose to make choices, right? You have to choose to reduce portions.
Can't eat 5 cheeseburgers in one sitting. Doesn't help.
I think I talked about here before, right? Like I've been on Zepbound and I've lost 45 pounds, but a lot of that was without really making any serious changes to my eating habits or going and exercising. I don't think it's going to do anything more for me if I don't choose to make those choices, right? I have to choose to eat less. I have to choose to eat healthier. I have to choose to walk around and do something.
And this is what he said. He said, look, my knee with the torn meniscus does feel great though. Or LMAO. But yeah, but like, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like even like a little bit, bro, that can help a ton.
Well, and they're saying that I don't know about which one Tyrus is on, but I know that they're saying that Zepbound helps with sleep apnea.
Oh, really?
I know Tyrus has that issue too. So you know,
maybe,
you know, get. I guess I'm kind of like, I was talking with somebody today actually that I work with, and they were, you know, kind of poo-pooing modern medicine and saying that more or less, you know, there is a holistic option, and I'm not disagreeing with them that maybe there is, but I guess I'm of the philosophy I want to use all of the tools at my disposal, not just some.
Hey, I feel you on that, man.
And she was like, you know, what really kind of set me off was looking at my father-in-law, where he's taken this med because if he has to take it because of this other med, and then he has to take this because of another med. And I said, okay, I understand that. That's a little frustrating. If I'm having to take 3 meds because of one med, then maybe we need to figure something else out.
Right.
But to just use that as your basis why you're going to poo-poo all
med? And I understand there's some people like, and they say like if you're on certain, you know, if you go on these medications, you know, I'm hoping that your doctors are saying, hey, so look, you could take this, but because of this, if you want to take this, you're going to need to take this, you know, type deal. If they're doing, you know, they're letting them know all the options and the person is down to do that, then fine. But if it's like they're giving them this one thing and then it turns into they have to take a bunch of other stuff, that I'm not okay with. And so, but yeah, I feel it. Like, I'm like, yo, like if it's there at your disposal and you want it, and that's something that you want to try, you want to give it a shot, give it a shot.
Yeah.
You know,
I will call out, like, you know, I think I talked about it here. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. But my father recently had open heart surgery. And one of the things that was discovered along the way was that he likely has had a couple of mini heart attacks that were previously undiagnosed. And what I learned from this whole ordeal is that he has likely been medicated by previous doctors for issues that, yes, I can hear your back chair machine now. He has likely been diagnosed for other issues and prescribed medications for other issues because they weren't looking for the true.
Oh, they were just, it wasn't the root cause. It was, let's put a Band-Aid on this and see if that helps.
Yeah. And so his current doctors seem to be great. They're like, hey, we want to get you off of this med and that med because we think you're being overprescribed, and we want to, you know, see how that actually affects you. And
see, that's what's up.
You know, a lot of it comes down to there are bad doctors out there who are getting kickbacks from these pharmaceuticals. And yes, that is not a good situation.
No.
But don't assume that it's all bad.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely, I feel on that for sure.
So you got anything fun and or exciting coming up?
Not really. Just, you know, going, like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna try and go check out Shelter. I got yeah, no, nothing else really. Like I said, just gonna be chilling. Hopefully we'll get some other stuff going here, and pretty soon some other that we've talked about on the show prior. So hopefully we'll get some of that stuff going pretty soon, depending on what happens. And yeah,
I assume you're talking about Secrets of a Hawaiian Mermaid.
Oh, well, that too, but that's one of the things that I'm talking about, but also some of the other stuff that we have going on with 97 and Now Productions, but
that we haven't announced yet.
We haven't announced yet.
We were going to announce tonight.
Yeah, I think we've teased. I think you might have teased it.
I have teased the heck out of
Out of
new
everything?
show coming, a new podcast, broadcast, if you will.
Yeah.
And it is still coming.
It's still
And
coming.
I had actually planned to announce it tonight and drop a press release tonight.
But some
But
stuff
things
went down.
change. And
So
when we can talk about it, when
we will talk about it. We will talk about it.
Yeah, because this one, like, man, this is frustrating because, like, we have been planning to announce this thing for almost 2 months.
And then just pulled the rug out from under you.
Yeah, like quite literally today, you had something you were supposed to be doing this morning to prep for that.
Yeah. And then
On Monday, found out that a likely significant change is happening. Not anything bad, but likely a significant change might be happening.
Yeah.
So we had to push pause and hold off on press release dump today. And but there is a huge another announcement coming.
Yeah.
I'm hoping in the next 2 weeks.
Fingers crossed. Anyways, hey man, let's shut this thing down.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you had somewhere to be.
Nah, I don't have somewhere to be, but I do have a phone call to make. I
hate you sometimes.
Yeah.